pretty funny how in life that we should be having everything figured out for our life to actually have a direction that makes sense to us and that makes sense to other people. But universally, it's an experience that happens to everyone, that feeling of being lost. And to get out that paradigm, to get out that experience, you as a person, you just decide to be a seeker, not an avoider. Seeking more knowledge could be the secret pathway you need to be going through so that you can eventually find the direction that you want to go to. Society and our parents kind of put a baggage on us, that pressure that goes to us, even though they don't even tell us, but you can feel the pressure coming to you that we should be finding something we should be doing with our lives without even a subtle communication with our parents. And that pressure gets to us in our heads. We get into a rush and we get to a point where we get stuck. And to get out of that situation, you should just know that everyone gets to a point where they feel lost. And you should start looking at the alternative and calm down a little. Stop being in that rush, calm down a little, and start seeing where you are right now. Once you notice where you are right now, that's when you can make a plan of where you want to go to. When I usually get lost, my mind is everywhere. My mind is thinking that I need to be better than everyone else. My mind is thinking that, oh, there is some other people who are better than me. Maybe I should be doing the exact same thing they're doing. That's the interesting thing too when you're lost. The biggest feelings you have are fear, envy, and jealousy. You see someone with a future that seems kind of bright, you just go like, oh, I wish I could be like them. But what you should be looking at is that you should be wishing that you were you. This point in life where you actually choose that, or where you actually say that I'm lost, is much more better than someone who's consistently avoiding the fact that they are lost. A lot of people use coping mechanisms to avoid the fact that they are lost. Some coping mechanisms could be drinking alcohol, or going to parties consistently, and just watching movies in general. Dopamine is like the currency of the world these days. And companies are investing billions of dollars so that you get distracted easily. And you should make the wise decision for yourself to just stop being an avoider and stop watching all those videos, all those movies, and drinking alcohol and using all those coping mechanisms to forget about where you should be going in your life. Once you stop doing that, right? And once you start analyzing where you are right now, you get to a point where you feel lost, but you know that if you keep digging into the things that you're interested in, you can eventually find a way out. Experiments can give you a new outlook on life and a new clarity that you never knew that you could have. Because when you've been stuck in this cycle of doing the same things over and over again, that's when you truly get lost. And doing new things or experimenting with new things, even clicking this video or clicking a different video that's like and not usually your genre you watch, can give you more knowledge into things that you could go into and venture into, and you could find maybe interest in it. So what I wanted to tell you is that you have to be different, not necessarily different, but you have to try different things, and you should be brave enough to fight off that fear that tells you that some other people might not like you doing this, or that you might look a little different by doing certain things that are not the standard or norm for society. Yeah. And we can see that sometimes it's a good thing to be different. This guy is a good example for that. I've been reading an autobiography of Elon Musk, and I saw that how much he was kind of different from other people. He was trying new things like building rockets and stuff, and nobody was doing that on a private sector. But you can see how much that benefited him trying different things, and he was brave enough to like get the criticism from other people. And that's the same thing you should be doing for yourself. Yeah, criticism from your parents can be really hard to like face off because they want you to be doing normal things other people are doing, engineering, being a doctor, or getting to becoming a lawyer. Those are great things. I'm not trying to like aim at them or target them, but you have to be brave enough to try new things. I might be making this sound so simple, but it is simple as it could be. In this world, you can choose to be anyone you want to be, but you gotta be wise enough to make the right choice. Because if you do make the wrong choice, you're gonna see the consequences in the future. And once you let that thought sink into your mind that you could be anyone you want, you can start being ambitious. You can start being ambitious on what you want to do in your life. You can start living a life where you're aiming for your dreams and your goals. And right now it's okay that you don't have dreams or that you don't have goals, but time is ticking and you gotta start getting serious just a little. Right now the current trend in our society or our generation is finding the quickest way to make money, spend the money, and flash it on Instagram. But I feel like that's a shallow way to view life. Viewing life just in the perspective of getting money. Life should be more about finding a purpose and finding a way to have a meaning through it. And to do that, you should be a person who's willing to seek out new experiences. And I can't really give you the right path you should be going through, but I can give you just a little bit of advice of the things you can do as a teenager right now. And the right thing you should be doing is experimenting with a lot of different things. Because you're feeling lost because you're doing the same things over and over again. And just experiment. Try new things. And there's nothing to it. And that's it for today. I'm sorry for not posting like for a long time now. It's been like a month since I've posted my last video. And it's because I've been trying to get my mind right. And for people who are new to this channel, like and subscribe to this video. And thank you. And see ya.